Snoop Dogg finally addressed the Super Bowl conversation. He finally says something. He appeared today. Well, I wouldn't say today, but there's a podcast he did with Nori. Usually, Nori has a podcast called Drink Tramps, but for some reason, this was on a different podcast called Complex. I'm not sure if it's a new production or whatever it is, but he appeared on there and he asked Snoop about the Super Bowl, and here's a few of his comments.
But let me ask y'all: since y'all performed at the Super Bowl, and that Super Bowl happened to be in Los Angeles, it's this big thing that's going on right now that everyone thinks that wherever the Super Bowl takes place, that artist that's there is supposed to.
No, what we need to think about is that before Jay-Z got control of the Super Bowl, wasn't no niggas performing.
And that's facts right there. That's something a lot of people don't talk about. You know, I've brought that up before, that a lot of people don't talk about that. There wasn't any black people performing, you know, and now a lot of us feel so privileged that we don't think about that. But I remember those times.
So let's go back to the got control of the Super Bowl, wasn't no niggas performing. So let's go back to the essence of the beginning of he's creating a wave of artists to have an opportunity to perform. If you're a good artist and you're a great artist, your time will come.
Right.
Like I was never crying about it or mad about it. When Dr. Dre called me and asked me to get his back, I was there for him.
Right.
But I didn't feel like I was supposed to be there. I was, you know, in demand to be there. This is a big event. People looking at everything when they pick the person to perform. You should just be honored that, you know, hip hop is being able to be seen on that platform for all of us and not hate on the next man, but be happy.
I like that. I like that, Uncle Snoop. I like that. That was basically, he was talking directly to Lil Wayne. Directly to Lil Wayne. He's the only one that was crying about it, felt like he was, this is something that was given to you. No, you have to, if they want you to do it, then they want you to do it. But he made it seem like Kendrick took it from him or he stole it. Nothing is, I mean, nothing's totally guaranteed, you know, but to cry the way he did, you know, that was very horrible as an artist, because a lot of people lost respect for you after that one. I did watch the rest of the interview, and I thought maybe they would have got a little more in depth into other things when it came to the Super Bowl and stuff like that. But there were only one other conversation about the blood walking, bee walking, crip walking, the dance. So let me know down in the comments. That was a stab at Wayne. You know, and Wayne has been crying. He's been out here just crying wolf. And a lot of fans are getting sucked in. A lot of fans are getting sucked in on the wrong end. I don't buy it at all. I don't think Lil Wayne has, I'm not going to say the catalog. We know he got the catalog, but when you see him perform now, he is everywhere. He's all over the place. And I'm glad Snoop finally addressed it, because, you know, Kendrick did call him out in what was that? Whacked Out Murals. He called him out in Whacked Out Murals, and he basically told him, listen, you posted Tailor Made, man. It might have been the edibles, but Snoop did come out and say it was the edibles. He did come out and say that, right? Yeah. So I'm wondering if he was pressured to say something, because the way he kind of spoke there, it seemed like he had to get something off his chest, because I knew after Kendrick said something in that beef, well, I wouldn't say in that beef, in Whacked Out Murals. I wonder if this was taped before Whacked Out Murals came out. See, they didn't really say, you know, but he seemed like he had to say something there. He had to say something, but they didn't really touch on the Super Bowl stuff anymore after that. It's a very good a good podcast so far. Well, I shouldn't, but the guest, the show, Nori. If you watch Drink Champs, that's with Nori and I forgot the other guy's name, but they got a pretty good show. Just a lot of drinking and questions and everybody getting messed up. But this episode here, they were playing 5 tracks that he hasn't released yet, and some of them were incomplete, and he's still working on them. They sound really good. There's some good tracks in there. You know, he was with Master P for a while. You know, when he left the West, he went down with Master P, and he knows the South. So Snoop knows what he's talking about, because Uncle Snoop everywhere, making money everywhere. But let me know how y'all like the video right here where Elmo is. It might be another video. If it's not, see you on the next one. Peace.